If you were at lunch alone, how come it cost you $53?
You know what probably happened? Someone must have stolen my credit card.
And sort of just put the receipt back in your pocket.
That is an excellent question. That is excellent.
Monica, what is with you? Who'd you have lunch with?
Judy?
Who?
Julie?
What?
Jody?
You were with Julie?
Look, when it started, I was just trying to be nice to her because she was my brother's girlfriend. And then one thing led to another, and before I knew it, we were shopping.
Oh my God.
Honey, wait, we only did it once. It didn't mean anything to me.
Yeah, right.
Really, Rachel, I was thinking of you the whole time. Look, I'm sorry, all right? I never meant for you to find out.
Oh, please. You wanted to get caught.
That is not true.
Okay. So what you need to realize is this is a love scene. Okay.
Yes.
Because you do have this very deep love relationship going on, and she does feel truly betrayed. So what makes it funny, especially in the beginning, you kind of move out of it later on, especially in the beginning, is that all the language is like between a guy and a girl who, there's that the cheating is going on. So it needs to be played as much like that as possible.
Okay.
You have to kind of hit them over the head with that, so just really put yourself, instead of thinking that you're talking to a girlfriend, just put yourself in the imaginary position that you're in a relationship, and that one's cheated on the other one, and that shock. I think you should have everything there except the lamp throwing. But there is, I think, a bigger reaction from you, Demetra, of like, how could you, that would be more like if it was your boyfriend who cheated on you, right? Really finding that, and the guilt of it didn't mean anything, I swear, that whole thing that would be if you were talking to your significant other about just having sex with somebody else, right?
Yeah. I was thinking of you the whole time.
Like, did you do it in our bed? That was,
Yeah.
But the bed is Bloomingdale's.
Yes, yeah, it's our bed.
Yeah.
Right. That's your playground, right? And did you do it at Bloomingdale's? Because that's just the kicker. That's my heart breaking in two.
Yeah, it's very much like walking on eggshells. But then when she does find out, it's like, well, I'm sorry, like I didn't mean to hurt you, but is it really that big?
Because you really know that you say, what happens when a significant other cheats on their partner? What happens? What are you afraid of? You're afraid of losing them.
Yeah.
What are you afraid of? You're afraid of, if you're the cheater, right?
Yeah.
You're afraid that she's going to just break up with you, right?
Right. Yeah.
That's what happens. So that's what's at stake here, is that she may just say, I don't want anything to do with you anymore, right? Isn't that what's at stake here? That's the risk.
Yeah. I mean, I love you.
I love you too.
Look, I know that you're in a place right now where you really need to hate Julie's guts. She didn't do anything wrong. I mean, she was just a girl who met a guy and now they go out. I really think that if you gave her a chance, you'd like her. Would you just give that a chance for me?
I'd do anything for you. You know that.
I'd do anything for you.
Lucy, don't cry.
I'm sorry, Lucy.
You gotta get
So Demetra, just try this when we go. Do that. Try
You
that.
want me to do that?
Yeah, try it.
Okay.
See, what's funny about comedy crying is they don't try to cover up their face. Lucy was the first. Ricky! Because she didn't care that she looked ridiculous. And that's what comedy crying is about, is that the person who's crying, and that's what we really do. I mean, when we're really upset, we don't sit there and cover up our face. We're not thinking about how we look, are we?
I do.
How can you do this to me? How can you do that? And you look stupid, right?
Yeah.
But we don't think about that when we do it.
Yeah.
So the funnier you can look, Demetra, the better. You want it to feel real, right? But once you start doing this, doesn't it kind of feel real?
Yeah.
It does, right?
Yeah.
So you just have to get in that place. You know, right? Just get there.
It just feels ridiculous.
Right. But isn't that what you want to be? If you're, it's like my son used to always say to his dad, he used to say, but people will laugh at me. And he would say, isn't that what you want? Because
Yeah.
that's what he always wants. He wants people to laugh at him, right? And that's what you want in a comedy, isn't it?
Yeah.
You want to be ridiculous.
Mhm.
So don't be afraid of it.
Yeah.
Hope
Okay.
that everybody laughs at you.
All right.
Okay.
No one told you life was gonna be this way. Your job's a joke you broke, your love life's the old way. It's like you're always stuck in second gear when it hasn't been your day, your week, your month.
Hey, where is everybody?
They took Ben to the park. Where have you been?
Just out, had some lunch, just me, a little quality time with me. Thanks for your jacket, by the way.
Oh, no problem. You can borrow it, by the way. Oh, here are your keys.
Oh.
Mon, if you were at lunch alone, how come it cost you $53?
You know what probably happened? Someone must have stolen my credit card.
Yeah, and sort of just put the receipt back in your pocket.
That is an excellent question. That is excellent.
Monica, what is going on with you? Who did you have lunch with?
Judy.
Who?
Julie.
What?
Jody.
You were with Julie?
Look, when it started, I was just trying to be nice to her because she was my brother's girlfriend. And then one thing led to another, and before I knew it, we were shopping.
Oh my God.
Wait. I mean, we only did it once. It didn't mean anything to me.
Yeah, right.
Really, Rachel, I mean, I was thinking of you the whole time. Look, I'm sorry, all right? I never meant for you to find out.
Oh, please. You wanted to get caught.
That is not true.
So you sort of just happened to leave it in here.
Did it ever occur to you that I might just be that stupid?
Okay, Monica. Well, I just have to know one thing. Did you go with her to Bloomingdale's? Okay, I just really need to not be with you right now.
To say,
Oh, that works out good because I'm not listening.
I feel terrible. I really do.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did my back hurt your knife?
Rachel, say that I'm friends with her, that we spend some time together. I mean, is that so terrible?
Yes.
It's that terrible.
Yes, Monica, you don't get it. It's bad enough that she's already stolen the guy who might actually be the person I'm meant to be with, but now she's actually stealing you.
Me? What are you talking about? No one could ever steal me from you. I mean, just because I'm friends with her doesn't make me any less friends with you. I mean, you're my word. I love you.
I love you too.
Look, know you're in a place right now where you really need to hate Julie's guts, but she didn't do anything wrong. You know, she's just a girl who met a guy and now they go out. I really think that if you gave her a chance, you'd like her. Would you give that a chance for me?
I'd do anything for you. You know that.
I'd do anything for you.
I'm sorry, Monica. I guess I'm just really sad that I'm leaving.
I'm gonna miss you so much.
Well, this doesn't have to be so sad though, you know? Maybe instead of thinking about how much we're gonna miss each other, we should think of the things we're not gonna miss.
I don't think there's anything.
Come on. There's gotta be something.
No, you're perfect.
I have one.
Good, great. You can go first.
Well, I guess I'm not gonna miss the fact that you're never allowed to move the phone pen.
Okay, well, you move the phone pen. I never get my messages.
You get your messages?
Yeah, well, I don't think it really counts when you have to read them off the back of your hand after you fall asleep on the couch.
So you missed a message from who? Chandler or your mom? Or Chandler? Or your mom? You know what else I'm not gonna miss? I'm Monica. I wash the toilet 17 times a day, even if people are on it.
Hi, I'm Rachel. Is my sweater too tight? No. Oh, I'd better wash it and shrink it.
I'm Monica. I don't get phone messages from interesting people, ever.
Oh my God. I love Ross. I hate Ross. I love Ross. I hate Ross.
Oh my God, I can't find a boyfriend, so I guess I'll just stumble across the hall and sleep with the first guy I find there.
What are you doing?
I'm unpacking.
What?
I'm not moving.
Any questions?
One part that we talked about that we wanted to ask about was if you have any advice on how to mimic each other. On that part where we're imitating each other, where that balance is. And you kind of touched on it a little bit, where that balance is between being true to what my character thinks her character's acting like, and then also be trying to hurt her, because that is what I'm trying to do for some of that. Or
They're
dig at
kind
her.
of one and the same, because the more you're like them, the more it's going to hurt them. And you can't do it the way that they did it on the show, because they're different people, right? Mm-hmm. So if you're making fun of Denise, actual Denise, saying, I've got no boyfriend, and then she just goes across the hall and sleeps with somebody. Yeah. How would Denise do that? Because you never will say, I just think I'll go over and sleep with a guy. But what you're saying is, and then you go over and sleep with whoever, right? And what are the other ones?
The sweater is too tight.
Yeah, well, that one is what are you saying about her? Mm-hmm. Does everybody see my boobs enough? Because I think I need to now shrink this a little bit so they can see them a little more. Okay.
Yeah.
What else? Anything else?
I don't get phone messages from interesting people ever.
So you're not really making fun of her. You're making fun of the fact her friends suck, right? You're commenting on her friends. They're so boring. And maybe if you just pick out a couple of people that that you think are so boring, Maria, and think that those are Denise's friends, and they constantly call.
Yeah, that's funny. Okay.
It's kind of what I have to tell you is kind of like what I just told them for the barefoot in the park thing, is that it needs to be a competition of how, who can be the meanest, right? And then who can be the nicest for you guys. You know,
Mhm.
like just, so you want to make fun of each other as much as you possibly can, like really go whole hog with being insulting in a funny way, to make fun. Do you know what I'm saying? Making fun is by saying something about somebody in a funny way, right?
Mhm.
So you want to just, you know, have that boxing match. And then when you have the switch, then it's a competition for who can be the nicest.
Mhm.
Okay, who can be the sweetest and all that. And if she's starting to get sweeter than you better be sweeter than her,
Be all
right? So I think you need to really get upset. There's Demetra and Ashley are doing a scene from Friends too, and they're crying. Both of them are doing comedy crying, and they're doing it. But you don't have to do that much. But I just thinking, no, I gotta live with a boy, but you can work your way up to that. You
Okay.
know.
Okay.
No one told you life was gonna be this way. Your job's a joke, you broke, your love life's the old way.
Hey, Monica, I was wondering,
You're not changed yet? We're supposed to be having fun in 15 minutes.
well, and clearly not a minute sooner.
Rachel, you are packed though, right? Please tell me you're packed.
Of course I packed. Monica, relax.
You're not packed. You're not packed even a little bit.
Surprise!
What?
Okay, no, don't get mad. Because look, this is what happened. So I started packing, and then I realized I'm lousy at packing. But you love packing. So, as a gift to you on our last night,
I'll be coordinator. Oh my God.
oh, look. It's the rollerblades.
Oh God.
You remember when we got these?
No.
No. I guess you weren't there. I'm sorry, Monica. I guess I'm just really sad that I'm leaving.
I'm gonna miss you so much.
I wish this didn't have to be so sad.
Maybe instead of thinking about how much you're gonna miss each other, why don't we think about things we're not gonna miss?
I have one.
Good. Great. You can go first.
Okay. Well, I guess I'm not gonna miss that you're never allowed to move the phone pen.
Okay. Well, you moved the phone pen. I never get my messages.
You get your messages.
Okay, well, I don't think it really counts if you have to read it off the back of your hand after you've fallen asleep on the couch.
Oh, so you missed a message from who? Chandler or your mom? Or Chandler or your mom? You know what else I'm not gonna miss? Hi, I'm Monica. I wash the toilet 17 times a day, even if people are on it.
Hi, I'm Rachel. Is my shirt too tight? No. Oh, I better go wash it and shrink it.
Well, I'm Monica. I don't get phone messages from interesting people ever.
Oh my God. I love Ross. I hate Ross. I love Ross. I hate Ross.
Oh my God. I can't find a boyfriend, so I guess I'll just stumble across the hall and sleep with the first guy I find in there.
What are you doing?
I'm unpacking.
What?
I'm not moving. Is that picture straight?
It needs to go about 20 blocks to the left.
Hey, you know what? You're the one that wants to make this big change and move in with Chandler. You should be the one to go. Why should I have to leave?
Because it's my apartment.
Oh, well, it's mine too. What else you got?
How about you're moving?
No,
Yes.
no,
Yes.
no,
Yes.
no.
Yes.
Look, this is ridiculous. We should be moving you. You're moving. Oh, hey, Steve, guess what? I'm not moving because Monica's moving.
I am not. This is the last of your stuff. I'm just going to label it, what were you thinking?
Oh, funny because I was just going to go across the hall and write that on Chandler.
What is she saying?
Okay. Phoebe doesn't want me anymore, so I guess I'm staying.
What?
You're just so mean to each other. And I don't want to end up like that with Rachel. I still like you.
Well, Phoebes, you gotta take her. Rachel, I know I said a lot of bad things about you, but you have a lot of good qualities that make you a great roommate.
Oh, yeah, like what, Monica?
You know, you've got thousands of pairs of boots.
Oh, good start, Mon.
You let me wear them.
Yeah, and you stretch them out with your big old clown feet.
You get tons of catalogs. You fold down the pages on the things you think I'd like.
What else?
When I'm in the shower, you leave me little messages on the mirror.
Yeah, I do that.
And when I fall asleep on the couch, you cover me with a blanket.
Well, you know, I don't want you to be cold.
And when I told you that I was moving in with Chandler, you were really supportive. You were so great. You made it so easy. And now you have to leave? And I have to live with a boy?
Tina,